Genshin Impact, an iconic gacha game inspired by Breath of the Wild with a general anime-esque aesthetic. Since the game originally launched in 2021, the game has persisted, with a combined 6 versions, each with around 6 to 8 updates each, for a grand total of about 50 different updates, spanning 5 years. And that hasn't all been character banner swaps, but also story and world updates. The game totals 124.47 gigabytes of data. For context, Tears of the Kingdom, one of the largest single-player offline games in recent history, was 18.2 gigabytes. Genshin Impact is over 6.8 times the size of the expanded sequel to the game that inspired it. I asked friend of the channel Usulu, who has consistently kept up with Genshin to this very day, with every exploration and main quest completed, how long he thought it would take to beat the entirety of Genshin's main story missions alone. And he estimated it would take a month, maybe even a month and a half, of streaming every single day, doing one full mission per stream. And all these numbers, everything I've talked about so far, isn't even all of it. Because the game is still coming out with ongoing updates. As someone who hasn't kept up with Genshin, this sounds like the One Piece of video games. An impossible task to even think about catching up with now, unless you dedicated your entire life to doing so. And even then, you'll likely come out with an unhealthy addiction or two as a result of just trying to survive such a vicious grind. You'd have to be an absolute idiot to even attempt such an absurd task. But you know what I say? Challenge accepted. I, AmoriVT, hereby announce July as Genshin Impact Catch-Up Month. For the entirety of July, I will be streaming Genshin Impact every single day, in the morning at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, working my way through the game's various story missions in a desperate bid to catch up before my birthday on August 20th. This month-long event will start on July 1st with an extra-long 12-hour stream, going from 9:30 in the morning to 9:30 at night, and then after that we will be streaming one mission every single day in the morning. Some notable exceptions include weekends and Wednesdays, where I will not be streaming just every morning, but also in the evening during my normal stream time, giving myself an added buff to catch up. And as if streaming Genshin Impact every day wasn't ambitious enough, I'm going to try and keep up with regular evening streams as well, playing the games you've seen me play and more, like NTE, Super Mario, Persona 5, and more. This isn't a subtraction of content, but rather an additional super surplus as I try to catch up on Genshin's long-ass narrative, all for your viewing pleasure. This way you can either feel free to catch up on the story along with me, or, more likely, laugh at my horrible naivete. The battle will be legendary, and I hope to see you every step of the way.